Hello, and welcome to my Pick 3 at a Glance family. Welcome to my tutorial for all states. Today is September the 28th, 2022. Alrighty. What we have here is a Pick 3 at a Glance system that works for all states. If you're a first time viewing my channel, please like, share, and to subscribe. And we're the home where you don't have to do the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the grids, the flips, and all the different multiple rundowns. All we use is the 1-1 rundown, which is a very simple rundown that we run on 22 numbers to create the Pick 3 at a Glance sheet, where it creates your 1,000 numbers that you can track and follow at any time on your own, for individuals to track their own numbers when they don't have to guess or go anywhere else to look for numbers, but right in front of their face, because the 1,000 numbers will be right there for them to track and follow. Okay, so what we have here is the tutorial, and I always do yesterday's number that came out. Okay, so what we have here, yesterday number came out in Missouri Evening. I'll stay specific for Missouri Evening. This, to me, is the best way to teach everybody and show everybody how to use my Pick 3 at a Glance system. Will help make all us better players. All right. So this is the 642. It came out the 2022 evening draws. That's what I track as evening draws. All right. Now in Missouri, stay specific. The last time that came out was October 27, 2017, like this, 642. So we're looking at 5 years. That's why it's imperative that you track your own numbers and track them and keep up with them, so you know how to play them, know how to get off of them. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is to track your own numbers, because all the numbers rotate different from midday to evening. All the numbers rotate different from state to state. So no one can tell you in California what might be playing in St. Louis. Everybody needs to track their own numbers. That's the best way to become a better player and know what you're playing. If you don't know why you're playing a number, simple as don't play it. Okay? October 27, 2017. Last time 15, what is it? 5 years since the number been out? Okay. That's what you're looking at. And by being a straight, straights can come 6 different ways. This is straight. It can come 6 different ways. It can come 642, 624, 426, 462, 246, 264. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're looking for this 642 on the master sheet here of the 22 numbers with the 1-1 rundown on. That gives you 22 columns. You're trying to find what column that this 642 will be under. You do the 1-1 rundown, and it's a simple rundown, but a powerful rundown, and it's the most effective rundown. All right. If you add 1 to 6, you get 7. 1 to 7, you get 8, and 1 to 9, you get 10. But you don't use the 1, you use the 0, and you just count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you get 6 at the top, 6 at the bottom, you're done. Same here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom, you're done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, 1, 2. At the top and the bottom, you're done. That's your complete rundown right there. And it's the most powerful rundown you can use. Now, what we have here are the 22 numbers that I say make your 1,000 numbers up is, and you got 12 columns for your straights, 10 columns for your doubles. You got, and the numbers are 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 8, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 5, 0, 2, 6, 2, 0, 2, 7, and 0, 3, 7. That's 12 numbers with the 1-1 rundown on them, okay? And there you got your doubles. Doubles are numbers with 2 like numbers in it, and that is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 4, 0, 0, 5, 0, triple zeros, 0, 1, 1, 0, 2, 2, 0, 3, 3, 0, 0, 4, 4. That's your 10 numbers. Your 10 numbers plus your 22 straights, it's going to give you 1,000 numbers. Now, again, we're looking for the 642. You'll see that on the here that one of the base numbers, and these are all my base numbers, is 024. But when you do the rundown, it's going to show as 420. That's just one of the ways that, different ways that the space number can come. So, but it's going to be under that column, which is column 8. So, and when you find it, the 642 is going to show as 246. So let's go to column 8 and find the 024. Column 8, here's the 024 right here. All right. Now, we're going to find the 246. Check it out. Bam, you're done. At a glance. All right. Now, at a glance here, you can see that for this column for the month of September, 3 numbers that fell off this column at a glance. This is your monthly sheet. You can see everything at a glance, what's going on for the month. All right. And how do you get the 1,000 numbers out of this, though? A man asked me. He said it was impossible. And I guess it was for him, but I thought it was for me too, but somehow it worked out. That's all I can tell you. So now, take the 1,000 numbers. You take the base numbers with the rundown. You got 10 numbers. The 10 numbers can come 6 different ways on the straight. That gives you 60 numbers. 60 times 12. 60 times 12 gives you 720 numbers off of 12 numbers at a glance you're looking at. You got the doubles, can come 3 different ways. When you got numbers of 10 in each column, that's 30 to a column. That's 30 times 9. Because the straights, these triples can only come one way. So that's 9 times 30 give you 270. 720, 270. Plus the 10, going to give you, you got 990 with the 720 and the 270. You're going to have 990 plus the 10. And that's going to give you your 1,000 numbers. Your 1 in 1,000 eyes. Your chances of winning is going to always be 1 in 1,000 eyes. And these numbers here are going to always rotate by the law of average. And you got your eye on each one of them numbers as they rotate, knowing what they're doing, why they're doing it, and what column they're going to fall off of. All right? So, why it's imperative that you track your own numbers. Let me show you something. You got 1,000 numbers, right? You got 365 days in a year. If you got a different number every day out of the year, you still gonna have 635 numbers that you ain't gonna even touch. That's why it's important to track these numbers. Okay? 1,000 numbers, 365 different numbers in a year, you still got 635 you won't even touch if they all came straight and all different numbers, which is not likely. And they're gonna probably double up. You know, some numbers gonna repeat themselves. So it takes an average of 3 to 4 years for these 1,000 numbers to rotate out. It's impossible. You trying to find a system where you're gonna hit the numbers the next day is practically impossible. You need to find your numbers, track your numbers, see how the numbers are falling, pick your numbers, build your bucket list, play those numbers that you got responsibly, 4 or 5 numbers, 3 to 4 numbers. And then when you hit, you know how to go and find these numbers, all right? Because this is a monthly sheet. I do every month. Then you got August, well, you got September, October, November, December, 3 more sheets. But I do a yearly sheet that I track from January on, okay? So at a glance, I know what numbers ain't failed. By law average, I know what numbers I'm playing. I don't have to guess. I don't have to use the tic-tac-toes. I have to do the grids. I don't have to do the flips that they do, the 100 different rundowns, and try to figure out a number. Because all that's already done for you right here. Everything done. This sheet here alone, with these 22 numbers, worth its weight in gold if you're playing pick 3. And you track them numbers. For a simple reason, if this is a monthly sheet, what I do is a monthly sheet. At a glance, when I do a monthly sheet and I done checked off all these numbers, and I find out I haven't hit a column, and then next month I find out a column don't hit, then the next month I find out the same column ain't hit, that's 90 days, that 60 numbers didn't show up. I know by law average when I hit, I'm playing this column because I know something got to fall off that column. one of them numbers is going to show up. One of those numbers is going to show up. This is simple. All right? That way you're never guessing. You always got your eye on the ball or on the number. Okay? Another beautiful thing about this. You're going to hear about mirrors and sisters. All right? Mirror and sister numbers. Simply mean the opposite numbers. In the 1,000 numbers, you want to know the opposite number. They kind of divide in half. You just want to know the opposite number. So we got a number line here. We got the top numbers. Got 0 to 499 would be these top numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500 to 999 would be the bottom numbers. Would be the 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay? So 1 opposite 6, 6 opposite 1, 2 opposite 7, 7 opposite 2, 3 opposite 8, 8 opposite 3, 4 opposite 9, 9 opposite 4, 5 opposite 0, 0 opposite 5. When they'll say mirror number. Mirror is the 8, 1 is the mirror of 6, and 6 is the mirror of 1, and so on and so forth. Or sister. 1 is the sister of 6, 6 is the sister of 1. I just rather say opposite, or maybe mirror, but I think you get the picture there. All right, I don't want to beat that horse. But the reason why it's important in the law of averages, if you find that column I was talking about ain't failed in 3 months, and you find out that the opposite number, and the opposite number ain't failed, like this 014, and you find that the 5, 6, 9 hasn't failed, you're going to play those two numbers. Any number that's got its opposite and it didn't fall out of that column, if you're playing that column, you want to make sure you're playing those numbers. When I hit, knowing what I do, I play the whole column 50-cent box. And depending on the amount I hit, I play the whole column straight box. Because 9 out of 10, if it ain't hit in 6 months, something's going to even come off here straight. Just like it is. If it ain't hit in 3 months, 4 months. And it could be 4 months. I've had 4 months where a column don't hit, and I got my eye on it. That's the power of this. But if you're not tracking, you're playing a loser's game, in my book. I mean, it's already set up for us to lose, but you'll be even a bigger loser. Now, after that, what I do is I got a calendar that I put the number on. The number's down on the calendar, right here. Let me get this off here. And I write it on the calendar here. And you know, everything here by law average in red we've hit already this month. For the month of September, you guys. Got a lot of happy evening player pick 3 players here. Just from simply tracking the numbers. All right. Then I put it on the 642. I put it on the calendar. And then I have what I call pairs. I track pairs. So I can always know where the pairs is at. All right. And the way I do that, let me get. The way I do that there is the 642 here. The way I do that, like the 642 here that failed, I mark off the 24, the 26, and the 46. I mark off them pairs. And if it's a double, say 112, but I had 2 different numbers. The 642 had 3 different numbers. If it's double 112, I mark off the 11 and the 12. So I got 2 different numbers. And if it's a triple, say triple nines that came in, I just circle the nines, the double nines, because you ain't gonna find triple nines on here. But at the end of the month, whatever pair, I don't circle off, I carry it over from month to month. And then when I need to play a pair, I don't have to guess, I don't have to call nobody, I don't do nothing. I know what pairs are left to play by law average. Okay, same here. Strategy number 3, code number. By law average, what numbers are left, what's code. Here, I made a column from 0 to 9. 0 to 9, 0 to 9. And what I did Like this 642, I'll mark off the 6, I'll mark off the 4, and I'll mark off the 2 on the end. Whatever number at the end of the month, I don't mark off. I got my eye on it. I know where to play it when it hits. When I'm ready to play it. Okay, this say I'm playing 1, 2, 3, and I notice that the 2 didn't fail all that month in that front spot. I'll make sure I put it on the front. If I'm playing the 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna play it 2, 3, 1. I'm gonna play it 2, 1, 3 for sure. That's for sure. Strategy number 4. This is yearly strategy. What I do on the yearly strategy, like the 642 that came in, I mark off the 6 and the 4 on the front. I mark off the 4 and 2 on the back. So at a glance, I know where all my front pairs and back pairs are. I know where all my single pairs that didn't play are. I know where all my code numbers didn't play are. That's powerful. That's putting all the power back in your hands. You ain't got to guess. You ain't got to call nobody. You ain't got to ring nobody. You ain't got to do nothing with these simple sheets here. Period. With this simple system. Here, what I did, I took all the doubles and put them in mirror form or opposite form. Okay, and say the 3, 3, 2 that here, the 2, 2, 3 that fell. Say these here are sets. The 2, 2, 3, the 3, 3, 2, the 7, 7, 8, and the 8, 8, 7. They 2 different sets, but both sets mirror each other. Because a 2 can be a 7, 7 can be a 2, a 8 can be a 3 can be a 8. So, at a glance, if the 2 and the set didn't fall or the mirror didn't fall. So if I find out that neither set fell, and this is a yearly sheet, I carry it over from year to year. I understand that when by law of average, what number don't fall the prior year is gonna come in the next year, on average. So I ain't looking for no different doubles to play. I know what doubles I'm gonna play as I go into the next year. Okay, and they mirror. Because on average, you might get 3 of these here. 1, 2, 3 that might not come in for the whole year. So I know what number where I'm gonna get my doubles from because I'm playing them into the next year. I ain't gotta guess. I ain't jumping off numbers, unknown numbers, and what number to play because I've been tracking them. I know every time how doubles are gonna fall. Okay. And it's mirror at a glance. And as you do this, you're going to start seeing that. You'll be able to read these numbers just like you read cards. You will. Okay? And you have a pretty good idea of how to play them. And you won't have to spend all your money trying to hit a number the next day and bounce off a number and bounce back on a number. And then when you play the number and fall off of it, here it comes, and you didn't missed it. And that makes for a pretty bad day. You know? For most people. It did used to for me. But now when I miss a number, I don't sweat it because I know by law average my number's coming. I just got to wait them out. That's why I say play them till they come, make that money, y'all. All right, here's the other sheets. I don't know. Just write it down on paper, y'all. We ain't going to make this no hard thing because you can hit them with this. That's what I did. I wrote it on paper. I ain't got to mail nothing to you, send you nothing. Just copy it down on plain sheets of paper. I'm sure you can see the numbers. If you don't, just put some in the comments. And then I'm gonna do this every day as long as the Lord will. Just write them down. Take the 22 numbers and do the 1-1 rundown on it. Don't make it harder than what it is. Some stuff ain't just meant to be hard. I think we make it hard. You know? All right, y'all. But pick 3 is teachable and doable. I can teach you this in 30 minutes. And it's doable. It's the only one you can track the numbers on. Name me another one you can track the numbers on and win. Not one. Huh. All right, y'all. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. God bless. Have a lovely, lovely day.